Paddy DC here. Well, my friends, today we're going to have a few more Irish jokes. Yeah, I know, it's a lot of blarney, but March is the month of the Irish, is it not? Is it not, my good friend of the North? Don't look at his smile, he's just kind of like that at times. So, let's have a few bit of laughs. McQuillan walked into a bar and ordered martini after martini, each time removing the olive and placing them in a jar. When the jar was filled with olives and all the drinks consumed, he started to leave. "Excuse me," said a customer, who was puzzled over what McQuillan had done. "And what was that all about?" "Nothing," he replied. "My wife just sent me out for a jar of olives." Ah. My good friend Jimmy Joe, he finds a genie lamp and rubs it. Out comes the genie. Yes, he did. Out comes the genie and asks, "Master, you have released me from the lamp, and I grant you three wishes. What would you like?" Old Jimmy Joe scratches his head and then answers, "A bottle of Guinness that never gets empty." "Granted, master," retorted the genie, and produced the bottle. Old Jimmy Joe, he was delighted and got drunk on this one magic Guinness bottle for weeks. Then he remembered that he had two other wishes. He rubbed the lamp again, and the genie appeared. "Yes, master, you have two more wishes. What would you like?" "You know that magic never-ending Guinness bottle?" he asked the genie. "Well, for my final two wishes, I'd like another two of them." Now this is a good one. Get ready, girls. As soon as she had finished parochial school, a bright young girl named Lena shook the dust of Ireland off her shoes and made her way to New York, where before long she became a performer, a very successful performer in show business. Eventually she returned to her hometown for a wee visit, and on a Saturday night she went to confession in the church where she'd always attended as a child. In the confessional there was Father Sullivan, and he recognized her and began asking her about her work. Now she explained that she was an acrobatic dancer, and he wanted to know what that meant. So she said she'd be happy to show him the kind of thing she did on the stage. So Olena, she stepped out of that confessional, and with the insight of Father Sullivan, she went into a series of cartwheels and leaping splits, handsprings and backflips. Kneeling near the confessional, waiting for the turn, were two middle-aged ladies, and they had witnessed Lena's acrobatics with wide eyes, and one said to the other, "Oh, will you just look at the penance Father Sullivan is giving out this night, and me without me bloomers on." Oh, and one more. "Well, Mrs. O'Connor, so you want a divorce?" the solicitor questioned his client. "Tell me about it. Do you have a grudge?" "Oh, no," replied Mrs. O'Connor. "Sure now, we have a carport." The solicitor tried again. "Well, does the man bait you up?" "No, no," said Mrs. O'Connor, looking puzzled. "I'm always first out of bed." Still hopeful, the solicitor tried once again. "Well, I'm trying to find out what ground you have." "Bless ye, sir, we live in a flat, not even a window box, let alone grounds." "Mrs. O'Connor," the solicitor said in a considerable exasperation, "you need a reason that the court can consider. What is the reason for you seeking this divorce?" "Ah, well now," said the lady. "Sure, it's because the man can't hold an intelligent conversation." Oy vey, what do you think? May your troubles be less, and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. This will be Paddy DC. I could have made a pun and said Paddy C. Paddy DC and his good friend, the Belfast Bear, signing off. And it's March, remember. the month for the Irish, bring a few Irish stories and jokes. Ta-ta!